Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Spencer's Rocket League School for Scrubs. This video is going to be part one of a playlist that will show you the most important mechanics to learn in Rocket League and when to learn them in what order. This episode I'm going to be going over the most basic and fundamental mechanic in Rocket League, which is car movement and recoveries. Okay, so I will give you a couple different options to practice this, as well as the first drill you should be doing every single time you log on to Rocket League. Okay, so I just opened up Rocket League, and now here I'm going to hop into free play before I do anything. No competitive, no casual. I'm going in and warming up. Now here, we're going to ignore the ball completely. Turn off ball cam. And what we're going to be doing is practicing driving our car around and getting used to how it moves. So that can be any combination of flips, jumps, flying, recovering. Basically what you're going to want to do is just move your car in weird ways, learn how it moves, and try and stay at full speed. Okay? So you see those little purple trails behind my car? That means I'm at full speed. Now the neat trick about this is once you get your car to full speed, all you have to do is hold the gas and drive in a straight line, and you will keep that speed. As you turn or release the gas, what's going to happen is you go out of supersonic speed, right? I just let go of the gas. Or here, I'll turn, and I didn't even keep my hand off the gas, but you slowed down. Now, this is really good for learning how your car moves and learning how to recover quickly. And what this drill will do is get you more comfortable in efficiently moving your car around the field at higher speeds, as well as keeping your momentum, which is crucial for being quicker to the ball, quicker to defense, and it's going to give you a lot more chances to score, a lot more chances to save the ball, and just a lot more chances to win games. So, you just want to run around the field doing this, practicing different mechanics, recovery mechanics, which we will go over in just a second. And then following this video, I am also going to have tutorials from various different pros showing you how to do those individual mechanics. That way there's no doubt that you will be learning how to do those mechanics from the very best there is. Okay? So the first mechanic we're going to go over here is the wave dash. Now essentially what the wave dash is a very useful tool. You can use it to recover or get up to high speeds. It's very useful, especially if you're jumping off the wall, So the wave dash, basically, is when you're coming down onto the ground and you have a flip, you lean your car back, and you flip directly as you're about to hit the ground. Now what this is going to do is it's going to give you a little burst of speed from that flip without having to actually fully flip. Okay? Now, if you see how I just did a little half flip there, but if you see how I use it here, you can do it sideways as well. You can do it in many different ways. Ooh, messed up there. Even GC's messed up, right? And that's essentially a wave dash, okay? Now, following this video, there will be yet another video showing you how to do it from a pro. Next, we're going to go over half flips. Now, half flips, you can be forwards or backwards, but they're most commonly used going backwards. So if, say the ball's getting cleared over your head and you got to get back on defense, you flip like this. Instead of having to go like this and turn your car around, there's a much faster way to do it. You can just go like this, and boom, now you're ready to make a play. I will also have another video in the playlist following this one, showing you how to do that. Next is probably the most important one of the three, and that's a speed flip. If you're lower rank, you're probably going to be going around the field looking like this. Right? Just front flipping. Well, a speed flip is basically a diagonal flip, which is better than a front flip, but the speed flip's even better than diagonal flip, because what you're doing here is you're going to be diagonal flipping and then canceling your flip in the middle of it. Okay, and that's essentially the fastest way to get the top speed there is in Rocket League, so it's crucial to know how to do this. Next, I am going to go over recoveries. You're going to want to recover every time you jump off the ground, essentially. That's how important recoveries are. You're always going to be doing them, right? So you want to make sure that every time you're recovering, you're landing on all four wheels, because obviously then you can keep driving faster, because if you're landing on the top of your car, you know, it takes longer to recover. But what's important is while you're landing on all four wheels, you want to be holding the drift button. If you watch closely, you'll see all pros do this, and it helps you maintain your speed and momentum. I will show you a quick little display, that way you can kind of understand what's happening here. So this is me recovering without drift. I'm just going to turn my car to the side, you know, pretty slow. Now, I'm going to use drift. See how I instantly keep my momentum from the power slide when I drift? And essentially what that does is allows you to continue your momentum at various different angles, as well as turn your car much tighter, right? You see how tight I am compared to just turning my car? Right, this is me just turning my car, no drift. This is me using drift in a mix of boost. You can just turn very sharply. And if you get really good at it, you can use it to make very sudden plays in the ball. And you'll notice that some of the best players will be drifting basically like 45% of the game. It's one of the most used mechanics in the game. It's very important to keep your momentum and speed going. Now lastly, I have a tip. This one is for those of you on PC who have workshop maps. This workshop map is very useful for learning how to recover, continue momentum, and whatnot. And this one is called the Hive. Let me find it here. I have it down here somewhere. Or the Hornet's Nest, sorry. So if you go in here, I don't do this one very often because I prefer to just do it in free play. But essentially what you'll see here is just kind of like that show Hole in the Wall that was on Cartoon Network, where you have stuff coming at you and you kind of just have to avoid them, avoid these different walls, and it gets faster as it goes, trust me. But this is also a very good way to recover. Okay, and it does get faster. It actually gets quite difficult. I struggle a bit with this one. I'll just do this until I die, just to show you guys exactly what you're going to be doing. Alright, so it helps you get your recoveries. As well as car control. Alright, so that was the first level. And we'll just do level 2. Oh, shit. Recover here. Now we get the ball. Now we gotta go through this hole here. But it really helps you learn how to air roll, control your car, accuracy of your car movements. Right. Now obviously this is only available on PC. It's a workshop map. You cannot use workshop maps on console, unfortunately. Okay, and that's that. I'm not going to keep going. You guys get the gist of it. But it gets faster and faster as you go along, and consequently, more difficult. So it helps you challenge your recoveries. So that'll do it for the first video. Following this video, I'm going to have a tutorial for each individual mechanic that you can watch and learn from Rocket League pros. So thank you for checking this one out. I will see you in episode 2.